Gerhard, I don't know if you just heard it, but asked Amjad Abu of the teams that they've come up against who he felt was the best team in this group and the best chance to go on and win the final, and he named you, Namibia, as the best team he felt to go on and win this championship. Do you feel like, having finished the group now with 4 straight wins, that you are the favorites to go on and win the final out of this group?
Yeah, I think if we play at our best, we are the best team. But we've got respect for all of the other teams in this tournament. There's quality in the Dutch side. They've got men from all over the world playing very high standard of cricket. So is it in the Scottish side, and PNG boys are a tight unit. So I guess, but to name a few of those teams, all of the teams in our group are strong, and perhaps other group was even stronger. So yeah, I don't really see anyone actually in T20 cricket in a tournament as favourites. I think it's a difficult one to call, to say someone's favourite in a T20 game.
Can you take us through that over the 29 run over with the 4 6s hit over the leg side, and did it enter into your mind at all about possibly getting to 6 6s?
Any batsman saying it doesn't is lying. So yes, it probably did. But then again, you bat for the team and you try and see the ball and choose your best option for that ball. And I was quite pleased that when the bowler executed his wide Yorker, I managed to sort of get it away for 4. So that was quite pleasing actually. And obviously I went after that over to the short boundary, and yeah, it came off.
What is it like being able to perform like this in front of your father, making the trip here?
Sorry, come again?
What is it like for you to perform like this in front of your father being here for this tournament?
Obviously very nice. It's some of the people that have supported you your whole life, and continues to support you. So it's obviously one of the pillars and one of the people you sort of play for, and it's nice to have him here, to have him see it and to share it with him afterwards. Yeah, I can't say I think of it during the game, but afterwards it's obviously very nice to share just the moment and the feelings that settle in. Yeah, I mean, what a privilege.
Under the current permutations, it looks like the highest probability is for you guys to play a crossover match with Ireland for your first playoff game. How do you see you guys currently matching up against them? And is there a team, whether it's Ireland or another team in that group, that you feel you match up best against?
Yeah, we haven't really thought about it, just purely because of the stakes of the last 4 games. So whether it be Ireland or any of the other teams, we'll probably have to get our matchups right and get our preparation right over the next 2 days. If it is Ireland, I don't think we fear any team in particular in this tournament. As we saw today, if we do our things right and our processes fire, then we're very strong, and we've been privileged to be called favourites by Amjad. So, yeah.
Jay Dassiani here with emergingcricket.com. We've seen you bat at number 5 in the last few games. I think you batted at 4 in one of the first 2. What do you see as your role in the batting lineup? Like, are you an aggressor? Are you there to hold things together, shepherd the innings? Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think I'm probably sort of more the second option, that kind of shepherd guy. We need to sum up the situation and play it accordingly. Whether it is that my innings need to build a bit longer, some days 140 will be a big score, or whether it is like today where I feel we can really target a higher score. It's nice to do that for the team. Yeah, and I think that's sort of it's become my role now in this batting lineup. Just to, build an innings and let the other guys with the muscles around me hit it.
And I think you might be one of the only, if not only, team in the tournament who have 2 left-arm fast bowlers. Do you think this is an advantage at all?
Yeah, I think it definitely is. I do think that not only are they left armers, they're two special left armers, and we've got another one in the bank who's been unfortunate to miss out in Tengeni Lungameni. So he's fresh as well to pop in anytime we need him. But those two left armers have really held it up nicely for us. Their disciplines in the power play have been excellent, and then coming to the death overs, they're now starting to hit their straps at the death as well, which is really cool signs for the team. And both of them are excellent all-rounders, excellent T20 cricketers, excellent brains on them. What a luxury for a captain to have, I guess.
Hi, Tim from Emerging Cricket Team. 4 years ago, you guys were one win away from first place in the group and an auto ticket to India 2016. And unfortunately, you fell down in that match against Hong Kong and then dropped the playoff game. There's about 4 or 5 members of the 11 who were playing back then. What's different around the squad now that is going to make you go one step further?
Oh, I don't think it's really comparable. That was a different era. Not to say anything mean to anyone in the past, but I think the structures and set up now in Namibian cricket is much better. The kind of culture, staff we have on board, the players' mentality we have is completely different to what it used to be. Back then we were probably a bit more, I guess, like freer and a bit more macho cricketers, which is very dangerous. But I think now we've got some discipline and very intelligent cricketers on board with good ideas, with good discipline and good skills to back it. And I think that's what puts us in good stead to now execute in playoff games, because if you calm and keep it simple under pressure, then pressure games become so much more easier. Whereas I think perhaps in the past, we did buckle under some pressure games, but I don't see it as a stepping stone. I don't think anyone's even spoken about it or thought that way. It's all about this tournament, gaining momentum. Yeah.
Last question for me, but one of those big changes has been your coaching setup, and it's now been embedded for almost a year now. What benefits have you seen from your new coaches and having Pierre and having Albie around?
I think men of those caliber really they bring a good balance in the team and in the backroom staff. They sort of the pillars of strength that the team can just rely on. We know that things are sorted out in the back room. And I guess Albie Morkel he's a T20 star. He's awesome to have at a tournament because he knows tournament cricket, having played so many seasons of IPL. And Pierre is really the leader of our culture. He's the leader of our what our team is about, what we stand for, how we operate, how we speak. Our body language, everything has changed because of him. And it's only positive things. I think they really back the boys up to be able to just go out on the field and be free.
Your bowlers have had the most success among all teams, I think, in terms of death bowling. Is there any special work that happens with death bowling?
I don't really think so. Death bowling for me is something that's execution. So it's quite simple plans. We have simple plans, although it looks like we mix it up quite a lot. Everyone knows what they're doing. And I think we use the field very intelligently. And if you've got those ideas, use this. If you've got all those ideas to use the corners of a field and the change-ups and stuff, if you don't execute, and they've done that in the last 4 games, and that's the only reason they've reaped success. Hopefully they can continue building on that momentum.
Just one on your own performance. Can you shed some light on your processes and habits, say the previous evening, and when you put your pads on to walk onto the field?
I guess it's KFC Twister, I think. No, nothing really. I try and keep it quite simple. I can't think of something specific. I guess there is probably just my own routine, but that was it's also the same if I don't score runs. So just lucky to have built nice momentum, nice foundations in both my innings. Starting off at my own tempo and then building it up. I think, yeah, I've found my feet in the tournament now.